Hello and welcome to episode 25 of our Sunrise Empire campaign. In the last episode, we started a war against the command, which I promised I would do, but to be fair, I did not promise that I would end it, and we didn't. This war is taking quite a while. They just have a lot of troops. I think they have like 200 and something thousand troops, or they have had in the past. Right now they're down to 153,000. They have a great conquer while I'm trying to attack into them, so that definitely does not help in reducing their troop count. We're desperately trying to get them sieged down because this is a regular conquest war. They are no longer monstrous, so I can't get cheap province cost reduction as well, which kind of sucks. That is just the way it is. We're trying to take our claims here. That is the plan. The problem with that is they're very large and takes forever to piece them out. I could just take smaller chunks and piece out, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to take probably 100% peace deal if I can. Take this section down here, this section here, and money, because that will weaken them. Obviously, that'll weaken them a lot. Yeah, we just have to continue this war. We're going to do it on speed 4, because I think I'll be a little bit more successful if I do it that way. And we're going to march these troops down south. These ones are recovering their manpower. They took huge battles and were hurt very, very badly. Meanwhile, these ones I'm going to force march through. And I'm going to just try and pick off as many of these small stacks as I can. These armies are currently going through the Dwarvar, picking up all of these caves and stuff, which I'm hoping leads to some war score that we can really sit on. I would like to go and grab this capital off of his vassal. I think that would help us out and get us some decent war score. We're also going to split these 2 stacks into 4 stacks instead of 2. Makes them a little bit more vulnerable, yes, but overall I think it's going to be a good play. It's going to be a good play overall. Then once these guys are all recovered, then we'll try and engage their main stacks up here in the north. Let's see. And not too worried about their quality and such. Treasure fleet, that's fine. It's like we can stack wipe these smaller groups of troops. It's not a problem for us. Just actually getting rid of them all. And this is a continuation of the Gomo, which we had that chain startup. They are here in Arkellan now, and they're trying to kind of integrate themselves into the nation. So the working relations with the Gomo and Arkellan have finally borne fruit. While our troops were skeptical at first, they soon warmed up to the gnomish officers of the sun, especially once they demonstrated just how powerful their artillery could be. The gnomes took a very scientific approach to their training, collecting data on our soldiers' capacities and honed over the centuries of Arkellan's military traditions have grown, and from that devised a maximally effective way of adapting our forces to the use of firepower. The Gomo has now presented us with a plan of establishing a tactical division based on Arkellan, in which instructors from the guild and the state train military personnel according to the newly devised methods, including a permanent contract for gnomish officers of the sun. This should allow us to increase the quality of our soldiery substantially. Refusing would likely lead to the gnomish researchers leaving in order to implement their theories elsewhere. We can refuse their petition and the Gomo branch office will leave, or we can allow them to establish their division and we gain 2.5 discipline. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna take the discipline. Are you crazy? Why would I not do that? That'd be a huge waste. Huge waste. Yeah, I don't want to engage them with this stack. That seems like a mistake. This stack though, that stack I think is ready to go once again, and we're gonna move these guys down. You actually move here, you move here. You engage these armies, just snag as many of these small armies as we can. It'll give us some decent war score from battles. Yeah, it is costing us mill points to do this, but that's okay. The only points we're really short on right now are admin points. Go figure, right? Go figure. In a campaign where you have to take a lot of land, admin points are the thing that's holding you back. And they have split up a bit. Is good for me. We're going to send you down onto that fort. We're going to bring you 2 together. I am a little nervous that they might send some troops up here to deal with me, because they have unsieged this fort, so I don't know where their main stacks are going. Looks like we got one right here as well. Something we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Okay. Why don't we move you down to what is this? Oh, that's just the entrance. I thought it was uncolonized for a second. I was like, wait, what? Why is it uncolonized? But no, we're good. We're good. You're going there, you go there. You 2 spread out into that area, and you're gonna... I'd rather not engage this 6k. I don't have to. I don't really have any generals over here that are ready to do that. This is dry land. Go ahead and engage. Shift consolidate for a good battle. And let's hope we actually get a good battle off. Yep, we are doing well. I see our quality is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. That's just, you know, be a bit of a pain to get everything gone. Let's grab 2 troops here and have them siege stuff down. Meanwhile, my main stack here is going to chase down these retreating troops. Okay, you start to get to work on that fort. You're getting to work on these forts. You two grab all of this. Then, where do I want to send this stack? Probably down here to deal with these 32, if I can. We did not get there in time. That's alright. This is farmlands. I'm willing to take this battle. It'll be a rough battle, but we should win it. Yep. Are we getting a stack wipe here? Oh, no. That was the retreating army. Well, that's unfortunate. How many troops they have here? 320? Okay, we'll just barrage. We won't assault it, though. Assaulting it would be a mistake. Alright, well, at least we've gotten most of the stuff out here in the main part taken care of. We're going to send this 87k up. And I was thinking about doing a different peace deal, to be honest with you. And maybe, like, snaking across and cutting them off from everything down in the south. And really trying to hurt them. But I think that's for the next war. I would like to get these provinces. They're really good provinces. But yeah, 96 war score is still very far off. But that's okay. Let's check out their loans. They have taken 5 loans, so if we can just keep doing damage slowly but surely, occupying all this land will start to tank their economy. Whether they want to peace out or not, it will start to tank their economy. So that is something that we can look forward to. Especially if I can play this intelligently, which I know that is a big ask for me, to be smart. But it is possible, hypothetically speaking, for that to happen. And I say that as I literally just give up a siege. Good play, Poiuymew. Great play. People are definitely definitely going to believe you when you make smart play. I almost did it again too, right there. No, you're gonna move up here. You have taken this fort. Go ahead and scorch it. Move back into our land to... Actually, no, just stay here. Recover some troops. Okay. I don't know where this 1k is going, but we can take him out. No problem. 20k can intercept them and unsiege whatever we need. Okay, you're gonna go across? Actually, no, you swing all the way. No, actually, you split up into 4 stacks and make it 5. Get all of this siege down. These 2 are going to move over into their vassals and siege all of that. You're gonna move south. All right, good. Let's make sure we have a disciplined advisor, please. And let's make sure I'm actually following the mission tree. I keep forgetting to do it because I get so distracted in these wars. But foreign ports needs Grand Shipyard, Dry Dock, Stock Exchange, and a Town Hall. I don't think we have access to all of these yet. But I do want to upgrade any buildings that might be here. Just because it is a good idea. Where's Tianlu? I don't even own Tianlu yet. But we can get the other ones upgraded. Other than that, I think we need to build more workshops. Let me look at that. And more manufacturing. We're gonna need barracks, we're gonna need more manpower, and all kinds of stuff for the future. But for now, this will do. This will do. Alright, how many troops do they have now? Now they're into 130. Well, down to 130. I don't know if that's really down or not, but it's what they have. I think they've got a lot of troops up in here unsieging things from rebels. There's another 42k right there. We'll send these guys up into the Dwarvar then. Yeah, that's where most of their army is, actually. So if we can trap them in here, that would be great. Trap them in, fight them here. They're running away in the caves. And they have view through that, and I do not, so... Can't really be too aggressive on that one. Okay, all of you move into there. You take that. Alright, we're up to 62% now. We're getting there. Since I know that almost this entire army is in the caves, we're going to aggressively carpet siege outside. With stacks of 2 or 3, whatever it may be, just to get this war done a little bit sooner, if at all possible. Same thing here. Send you up to occupy everything in the Demon Hills and in Yanshan. Perfect. Alright. I know this is a long way to split up my troops, but just the way that I do it. Go there, go there. there. All right, and hopefully this gives us the war score that we are looking for. We get through another siege. That would be their vassals' land. Let's go take the other capital here. Probably need that as well. You walk down here. You walk here. You make your way up to support them. At this point, they are, yeah, they're all walking down into here from the looks of it. We need to back up. If I can go and hold this fort, then that would be very nice. Or this, not this fort, the hold. Then they'll have a difficult time. They do have 30,000 troops right here. Can I sprint down and contest that siege? Would love to. Go, 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 go. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Don't let them take it. Okay. Now I know where their entire army is. We're gonna spread back out once again up here. They lock into there. They're getting stack wiped. You fools. Okay, maybe I don't know where their entire army is because they still have a decent chunk of it up here. The command. The command just has unlimited troops. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Yep, go ahead and get all that done. You need to go find that stack. We can't just let that stack run around. Yeah, see, they're coming down to get all of this. We're up to 72% war score. I could just take less money and peace out. I could, but I'm a stubborn guy. I'm a stubborn guy who uses to do such things. There's no reason to get out now. We have to kill the command one way or another. We might as well just commit to it, right? Might as well just commit to it. You come south to contest that army. Wonderful. Luckily, we are sieging a lot of things out here. That's going to help our war score tremendously. All of you need to back up, because I'm pretty sure they're retreating to that province, and that is dangerous for us. So, into there, please. And with all of you, go to there. You all, right here, need to meet up. Stop force marching so you reinforce more. Now we hold them here. Force march into these guys. We can catch them. Yep. Then all of you need to move together into here. That way they don't get too confident. There we go. That's a stack wipe. You love to see it. Can I chase them through the caves here? It's a dangerous thing to do, but ooh, Historian of Escare. Historian of Escare is considered by many to be one of the greatest living artists of our time. Sure, thank you for the stab. Appreciate it. There we go, that's more war score. Do I have max war score from battles? I only have 4 war score from battles? Are you serious? How many people have died? And that's it? Okay, game. Okay, cool. See how it is. How many loans does he have now? Still just the same amount. This isn't hurting his economy too much. Great conquerors, am I right? Great, great conquerors. Go up here, all of you move into here. We're at 75%. We'll wait for this fort to fall, and then we'll probably end up piecing. That was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. If I can find their main army. I don't know where it is, though. I think it's right in here. No? It's got to be up in here somewhere. There it is. This cave, so we're going to take some hits, but, yeah. Alright. Well. That's 83% war score. Could engage here. There's not really a point to. There we go. I can get 99% war score. I get all the provinces in Yanshan that I need, or at least this part of Yanshan. I get these 3, and then we'll go after this in the next war. And we get lots of money, which should really hurt them a lot. Alright, we did it. First war against the command is over. Well, actually, I think it's like our 2nd or 3rd war. This was definitely the most painful, though. Definitely the most painful. Alright, everybody come on home. If you have overextension, you get cored first. You get the special treatment, and then we pour the rest of them on up. National decisions, we can rebuild the Golden Highway. Yeah, we need to start preparing for war against Zhejiang and possibly against Buvari here. Who I would like to take out, because I have to take them out for my mission tree. It did not exist anymore. What's your province war score? 158? You're going to be more than one war, that's for damn sure. Yeah, there's so much development in here, if you look. 29, 35, 20. What is this? 36. Yeah, there's a lot of development here in Central Yanshan. We're a bit far away from any of that possibility, but that's okay. Okay, I think we're good to unpause here. Let some time pass. Now, we are also trying to get through... Actually, no, we finished all our ideas. Okay, perfect. Never mind. We're just a little bit behind on admin tech. I thought that we were... Oh, okay, never mind. Cool. In 3 years, though, we are going to have an election. So we're going to have to lose this guy and choose a new one. Because if we re-elect, we lose, I think it was like 115 Republican tradition. Which obviously, well, that's bad. That's very bad. You can't do that. You're not going to get away with that one. Okay, let's make another 40-30 stack. Send you out to here. Again, another 40-30 stack. Send you out to here. Then we're going to get these guys. Split them into 12, 13... 13, and then I'm going to delete these cav. Sorry, I don't want that many cav. And then this is another pretty big stack, but that's okay. Split these into two smaller stacks. Alrighty. We do have some unrest that's going to be popping up here. Probably easier to see on the political map mode. Yeah, lands we just took, and southern lands up here in the north that we recently took. That's fine. I can deal with that. Let's start building a spy network on Buvari to get some claims, because we do not yet have imperialism or anything like that. We're getting close, though. Getting close. Alright, so now we just have some time to sit back, relax, chill out, pour some stuff up. There's no debate in high parliament. Give me, do I have any inflation? That would be a yes, I do in fact have inflation. Use this one then. 70, you know, I'll pay Republican tradition. Placate the nobility, gains 2 influence, sure. Lose the money, pay off my loans. Some of my loans at least. Military support, 8 military power for all of that, sure. Admin support, sure. I'm not granting autonomy, I'll ignore corruption. I don't want you to have crown land, I'll placate the clergy. Take sides in parliament. I might as well present a scapegoat. Commandant to get this passed? Sure. And placate the merchant guilds. Alright, fair enough. I just have to save up money to hire this level 3 guy. And that will be alright. I want to enter it into a military coalition against us. Really? Who did that? Who was the absolute crazy person that was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna enter in this coalition. We're gonna take them down right here, right now. We got this. Easy money. I got bad news for you. I don't think that's exactly what's going to happen. Pretty sure I'm gonna thrash you if you attack me. The only people I don't are the command, and that's just because the command sucks to fight in this. But next time I think we're gonna do a better peace deal for us. We're gonna just snake for we're just gonna snake for forts, in all honesty. That's just what we have to do. Not gonna worry about the claims or anything like that. We're gonna break them. That's the most important thing about the next war with the command, is just breaking them down. Right, and go ahead and you there. You can go deal with these guys. Also, you could just tell these guys to not. That'd be wonderful. I do have Aunt Dodora. Where is that? Is that down? Oh, that's right. It's literally right where my guys are standing. I don't know. I wouldn't rebel if there's an 83,000 troops right next to me, but hey, what do I know, right? What do I know? What I do know is we can unite the porcelain cities. All of these cities have been united. As you can see on the trade map mode here, there'll be this little icon here where it'll say porcelain city. You get more local goods produced and more trade value. So they're very, very good to own. One of the many secrets of Halessi wealth lies in the porcelain cities, hung like a string of pearls from Surmaya to Sarasung. Yet in spite of their splendor, they are a shadow of what they could be. By uniting the cities under one empire, we can magnify their shining glory. They will be a brilliant porcelain standard for what Haless can create when unified. So, we will gain a permanent claim on the Rahin Coast region, excluding the provinces Sunrise Empire already has a claim on. Okay, well, Guess that solves the problem of me needing claims. But where's the Rahin coast? This is the Gulf of Rahin. Gulf of Rahin area? Rahin coast. Rahin coast. Rahin coast. I don't know. I guess it's just what I got. Are these claims now? Kind of weird I didn't get claims on all of this down here, but whatever. Whatever. And we're back up to some money. Can I revoke land? I can in 1652. Perfect. And I can take admin tech as well. Bolton Highway construction. Is it guaranteed? No. Thought maybe the command would guarantee them, but they have not as of yet. And the command's back down to 106,000 troops. Alright, so now we get to decide who are we going to go at next. We have Buvari or we have Jianxiang. I kind of want to go after Jianxiang. Grab Tianlu. Like, there's a lot of trade value that I could pull out of here. And if I grab Zhengdu and Tianlu, that'd be nice. Plus, I can just take these provinces for myself. Actually, I don't get claims on them. I can just hand these cores back to my vassal then. In fact, I might just want to do a reconquest war. And take money. Then also take, like, this province. Then I can integrate them and get them out of the way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's send 160,000 troops up to the border. We already have these 40,000 here. They'll go after Tianlu. Does Tianlu even have a fort? Yeah, it does. Okay, I was like, you're insane if you don't have a fort on Tianlu. It is way too valuable of a state, or a province, to not protect in some way or another. Ironic that we get this now. I'm actually just going to take the Diplo power because we're about to re-elect them. Alright, eradicate the vampires, which we have done. We've taken all of the provinces up in this area right here. Because at the start of the game, do they even have cores here anymore? I don't even think they have cores here anymore. Oh, maybe? No. Wow, Jensen had so many cores. Because they conquered it. There's vampires up here at the beginning, though. Foul sorcery abounds in the southern demon hills. Mortal men dabbling in the demonic powers of the Oni. Through their wicked magics, they have gained immortality and the undeath at the cost of their own people's life force. It is time we bring to them what these pitiful creatures fear the most, the scouring light of the inexorable dawn. Nice. Every imperial province on the left-hand path religion gets extraditing the left-hand path, giving plus 11% local missionary strength. Wow! Plus 11% local missionary strength, and minus 10% aggressive expansion impact. Permanent claim on the Demon Hills. So we could actually convert things if we wanted to. That's kind of crazy. We're not going to. But we could if we wanted to. But no, we accept everyone, no matter the cost. Even if maybe the left-hand path is kind of sort of a little bit evil. Maybe a little bit. But that's okay. Every once in a while, you just do a little bit of evil. Learnings of an elder. I got this again. Really? Well, that's lucky. Give me another 50 Diplo power. Orcs are slaves. No. Orc slaver demands recognition. He's getting bullied by non-orc slavers. I'm not protecting slavery, but orcs are not slaves. I'm gonna stay out of it. Don't know why I would stay out of it and not get involved, but okay. Now let's do a reconquest war for Zhengdu. Zhengdu, which actually I'm playing in the multiplayer game. Saturdays, 10 a.m. PTD. It's like 6 p.m. in Britain. You should definitely come and watch because it's going very well. Going very, very well. Here we go. Sunrise election. The time has come for the current emperor to leave their position. The last year has been one filled with electoral campaigns across the empire by the most prominent members of the court. The people have voted and the results have been revealed. The new emperor now prepares to take their throne with the blessing of the populace and their peers. So, Thaliendel, the Able, 333, becomes ruler. One random skill of this candidate will change by 1, and 33% chance of gaining some monarch points. Well, before we do that then, let's develop with Diplo points. I wish there was a way to sort this by province type. Because if we look at our mission tree here, and I don't know how in the world I'm going to track this, I have to develop provinces in certain, like, land types. Where's the Delta? Where is it? In here somewhere. Center the Raj. Maybe it's on this top branch of missions. That one. Oh, I need to work on that. University, Cathedral, Town Hall, State House. Yeah. One of these needs me to develop, 25 owned provinces that are farmlands or grasslands, need a workshop, and have been improved 3 times by me. 3 times. So I think we just develop along the river, right? I mean, that makes the most sense to me. So we just do like, we just develop 3 times, a bunch on the rivers, and then we just make sure that we build workshops everywhere on the rivers, and that's just solve our problem. I hope. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I just want to make sure that if we do get the Diplo, we don't go over. And we did get the Diplo. There are 443 or 433. Honestly, that's perfectly fine with me. Next election's in 1701. Kind of crazy to think that we're that far into the game. Not gonna lie. Our diplomat is dead. Let's go ahead and throw in an improved relations guy, just to limit the amount of coalitions that may happen. We will continue to speed 5 through this war. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. They do have like 150,000 troops, but I don't gonna want to engage me in any way. This can get flipped over to Zhongdu as well. And the piece that I want, I just want all of the cores to be returned to my vassal. Yep. Okay, that's 38 war score from that. And that. Give me max money. Actually, don't give me max money. Then we'll just peace out for this, and then we'll go in for the next war for things we have claims on. Oh, actually, I guess I should take that because I don't have claims on them. But I need the land. So yeah, this is what we'll do. We'll take everything we don't have claims on, and then the next war, we'll just go for our claims. That sounds good. That does mean I need 100% war score, though. So let's bring up this stack. Help carpet siege behind it. No, don't do that. Go there. Heated debates. Lose the money. You want a training field somewhere? You want a mage tower somewhere? Training field sounds like the least expensive option. Deserters turn to banditry. They just ripped the manpower, I guess. Cowards. Those cowards deserted us in our time of need. Are they actually engaging me here? They are. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I don't know what your whole plan was. Like, oh, hold on. You need a general. Like, congratulations, you won 1 battle. And now everyone's like, oh, we got into a coalition. We can stop them. They're not unbeatable. Yeah, you say that until I'm about to stack like these 70,000 troops. Then we'll see how unbeatable we are. Or how beatable we are, I should say. Not split up too much, though. I don't want them to think that they can come and attack me here. You know what? Barrage that. Move there. Yeah, not so confident now, are you? We're just gonna send these guys up north, and we're gonna start the carpet sieging of their northern provinces. Once these drop, they're stuck. Yeah, they're stuck. Can I catch them? Nope, I'm gonna have to fight them in the highlands. Oh, you fool! Oh, you're dead. You're dead. That's over. Rip those troops. No way. No way you're allowed to get out of that. Go. Classic AI. Classic AI. It will not move through forts that I siege. I mean, I understand why. But still, doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Alright, get all of this siege down. Shouldn't be a problem. You move up into here. You there, and... We should be able to finish this war up pretty soon here. Don't think it's going to take too much longer. Move all the way up to there, actually. You also move up into Lipshu. Go ahead and take it. Then all of you move here, and how do people do it? It's like S. You hold S and like it like super splits people. I don't know how it works. Just move there, okay? Just move there. Getting that siege down. We're getting this siege down. We'll see if they actually attack that. The jackals are back. Guess they missed me. Go and repay the loan. Extend the other one. Guess other one's All right, these 2 forts fall. There we go, and that one falls. It should be good old GG for this war. We will take whatever we want at that point. Come on. Take the fort. Take the fort. I don't even have these. 14 galleys are not going to make a difference at this point in the game. Not going to do a single thing other than just die. How many troops you got left? I still have 122 troops. They just can't really contest us. There we go. That's 94% war score. They'll be willing to give me all of this, and then we will just peace out. I'm not even going to take their money. Order truce. Here we go. Awesome. I have a decision available? Ah, I can rebuild the Golden Highway. Okay, I will get to that. Let me start coring the 3 provinces I took, and let's start the integration process of Zhongju. Once I get a merchant, or a diplomat back. There we go. They'll be done in 1656. It'll take 4 years, and then we will get all of these provinces as well. Super high development. Very, very nice. We've had that vassal for a while. Luckily, we're able to do something with them now. So, let's... I need more admin points probably for this, don't I? I need 200 admin points. You know what? I will wait, and we will start constructing the Golden Highway first, and we'll call it there. For the next episode, we are definitely going to be going at Buvari, and maybe the command again, depending on the truce. Command truce up in 1662. Yeah, probably the command then as well. There we go. Let's start building the Golden Highway, get all that trade power, and we're probably going to need to mess with our merchants a bit here. Have I taken trade ideas? I have not, so trade ideas are probably going to have to be what we choose next, but we will look more into that at another time. That is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.